My name is Eamon O'Flynn. I'm a mixed practice vet there in Kanturk, County Cork. I'm qualified, I suppose, 13, 14 years now, this stage. Practice, working with cattle, horses and companion animal. I would be working predominantly with in the dairy industry here, family-run farms. So we're here today at Anthony O'Sullivan's farm just outside Kanturk. Anthony buys in calves in a calf-to-beef system in December, January. He'd rear them then for the summer, winter and be selling them at 18 months to the mart.
My name is Anthony O'Sullivan. I am an agricultural contractor as well. Farming is a pastime by me. It's kind of gone more than a pastime now. I buy calves, rear them, sell them to the mart. That's really what I'm at, is the beef to calf. I run about 100 or 120 calves through this shed every year. I've had losses, gains, and just things are getting a bit better as things go on. I'm listening to people's advice, and mainly my vet tells me how to run it as such, and I seem to be going very good at the moment.
Preparation will be a big thing on calf to beef systems before the buying season. There's a lot of people now thinking about buying calves in at the moment. Calves are just coming into the marts from the spring calvers, and we have to look at how best prepared can they be. So look at your shed, walk into your shed, look if there's anything that you can improve on now before the calves come in. Is there a leaking water truck? Can you fix that first? You don't want a damp area there that'll increase risk of pneumonia or wet bed for a calf to lie down on. You don't want to see that if there is a disinfection that you could use, that you might have had a problem with coccidiosis last year. Can you get in and disinfect it now? You know, ideally you'd talk about disinfecting and leaving a shed idle for a few months, but even a small bit of prevention now could help reduce risk, maybe even getting that coccidiosis treatment in place when you buy them. So again, that's one thing to talk to your vet about. If you had this problem last year, maybe you could put in a preventative measurement in place this year. I first got introduced to Precision Microbes on Tommy's social media platforms, but I suppose the first time it came into my radar was when Tommy called into us at the practice and we had a meeting and sat down and just had a good discussion about calf health and about the benefits and science behind Precision Microbes. When I was going to the doctor, I would have been, advised to use a probiotic, a prebiotic, with my antibiotic as well. So I felt that there was solid science behind this to kind of use it and to bring it on board. So I started getting the 1 litre bottles in for the companion animal, for the equine and for the cattle. So we started using it as an aid with our treatment protocols for scouring calves, for even pneumonia calves, just to try and give them that bit of a boost and try and get their gut flora up and running as fast as possible. After seeing some benefits with that, we went on to get Tommy down to one of our clients to do one of his roadshow talks. And we had a very good discussion there, again, about calf health and the benefits of Precision Microbes. And we started talking with certain farmers about using it as preventative, using it for the 30 ml for 30 days. And we started seeing, that these farmers are looking for it again this year, last year, that they're coming back again, using it, adding in the extra pumps onto their automatic feeders, which, farmers aren't going to be spending big money on something that they don't feel is going to work. So I suppose that's kind of given me a lot of confidence to be able to advise and to prescribe this out to other clients with similar issues or similar problems.
I saw my cows were more wanting to eat. They used to stand around and wait for milk from when they came, because they were used to just milk, nothing else but milk. So I noticed when I started to give it to them, maybe after a week, they started to be hungry. It's like their stomachs were developing. So they were more inclined to snoop around and look for stuff or ration and hay and things. So I just thought that it brought them on a bit faster than previous years. It seemed to put a nice shine on their coat. They just seem to be happier calves, more alert. I think that that's what it's all about. I didn't have it in previous years. I didn't do a whole pile of changing my system, and that was really the only thing I actually changed. And I think that that's the only thing that's making a change.
I think Precision Microbes is a very good product, and I would say that I would be advising calf rearers to calf to beef systems to look at it as a additive to put into their system. Firstly, I would say that they would have to look at husbandry and nutrition and water quality and make sure that they have the fundamentals of best practice in place, and then look at an additive to increase that immunity to get that best average daily weight gain in those animals. But it's always important to discuss these things with their own vet, because every farm is different and something could work very well for one farm, but there might be a different tweak to do first, and maybe that might be a bit more beneficial to that farmer. So it's always important to have these discussions with your own vet who knows the farming system, who knows the farming practices and the farmer themselves.